Welcome back to the Garden Room DIY. As you know, the framework is up. You saw that in the last film. I've named it California Corner for many reasons. Because it's the name of a joint you use in framing. It's a place I love. Whoa! And it's in the corner of the sunniest point in the garden. Right there. Now look, now we're going to be cracking on with the roof joists. Let's climb up actually, because... Can I flip you round? I can't flip you round now. Sod's law. Anyway, my walls are exactly the same height all around. So the joists are going to be flat across. They're not going to be angled. And the reason I did that was because I am trying to get as much height in this garden room as possible. I'm going for a hybrid roof, which is somewhere between a warm roof and a cold roof. But it means I can't have exposed joists inside, which is something I was keen on. But because I'm doing this roof structure and I'm trying to get as much height, I have to slap all the insulation within the joists. Whereas with a warm roof, you board the joist and put the insulation on top. Anyway, we'll get these joists across. We're going to put firrings on, which are angled bits of timber, which get just the right fall on the roof for the rain to run off. So I'm going to be using L brackets. I'm going to space the joists every 400 millimeters, 40 centimeters. They should practically hit, if I've done my maths right, roughly hit all the upright joists as well for extra strength. So they'll be in line with those. I'm going to fix them with twist nails and corner brackets, and that's it. It's pretty simple. Just stopped for a bit of lunch. Thanks to Gabby. Give him a wave, Gabs. Bit of Jeremy Vine on radio too. What could be better? I almost forgot I'm putting a roof light in. Oh, imagine that. But that is going to go central to the door here. So I think it's probably best if I trim that out first, and then I can work my joists off of that. I can tell you now, to get to this point, I have used 1100 90mm nails and 400 wood screws. There you go. Fact. School has finished. What is the date today? Hello, sweetie. But anyway, today is the first day we're allowed people round. So we got people round. Look, they're over there. Okay, can you see them? Amazing. Yes. Hello, is it nice having friends here? Yay! I've been trimming the skylight. There, the highlight is the skylight. But what's really lovely about it is that, imagine you come straight in the door here. Door. Whoa, big skylight! 1 meter square skylight. I'm indoors, but I'm outdoors. I'm indoors, but I'm outdoors. How about that? That's lovely, isn't it? So anyway, this place is going to be flooded. Look, if I stand... I know, indoors is outdoors. Where I'm standing now, the sun on my face will be coming through the skylight. So how great is that? Look, everywhere I move, all that beautiful sunlight is going to be in this room. And then, all of it here coming in through the window. And where those angel eyes will set me on fire, baby. Get some clamps on there. Oh, beautiful. That's nice. Ooh, bring that bendy timber together. And let's get some brackets on. I'm going to keep it. Yeah, you think I'm going to take this down? I don't think so. Set me on fire. I'll give you a break. Let's go for a little walkabout at 6:30. I'm just packing up. It's the first day where we can have people in the garden again, which is lovely. So I've got my mum and dad coming round tomorrow. How's about that? And I think my dad's going to give me a hand lifting some of the sheet materials. But anyway, this is how far I've got. So all the joists are on all the way through. I've trimmed out for the skylight. That's going to be going there. That's going to be a roof maker skylight. Check them out. And that's going to be automated as well. So that will open. So that will give me ventilation. There you go. That is all the joists in. You can see how I fixed them there with little corner brackets on both sides and each end, and twist nails. There you go. So that is the joists on. Down here are two of the firrings that I'm going to put on tomorrow. Now the furring strips, as you can see, go from to thin, and they give you the full for the roof. So I'm going to put a furring strip on the top of each one of those joists up there, like that. Each one of those joists. I'm going to glue them. I'm going to glue and nail them. Once they're on, I can start putting the OSB on the roof, which will be good. But actually what I might do is put the OSB on the sides here first, because I'm going to take that right up to the roof, and then I want the roof to meet that as well. So it's going to be completely square like that. There isn't going to be an overhang, there isn't going to be a soffit and a fascia. It's just going straight up. That's because I'm using this open rain screen cladding, so you won't actually see the roof when it's done, only on the shed section. Now, quick question for you all. I've had two polycarbonate samples turn up. This one here is the opaque one. This is the clear. Which one do I go for? I mean, you can see through it. You can just see the shadow of the timber behind. This, quite clearly, is completely transparent, effectively. So do I go for that one with the painted beams behind? You practically see everything in my shed. Or do I go with this one? But then how well will that sit against the colour of the, you know, that burnt orange cladding? I don't know. I'm still mulling that one over. Yeah, shall we stand on this old tree stump? And then, there you go. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? That is a good day's work. Solid. I'm knackered. I'm going to go and have a beer. Good morning, everyone. Right, roof is on. The roof is on. We're on top of it today. Whoa, look at that. Looks amazing. Look, there's someone here to say hello. Hiya. Explain who you are, young man.
I'm Daddy.
That's Daddy, yeah. If anyone's wondering what Steve McQueen would look like in his 70s, there he is. Dead ringer. Dead ringer. But anyway, look, so Dad and I have done the noggins this morning. I didn't film it because it's a bit boring, isn't it? But we're on to the firrings now, which I can't flip you round. You can see we've got two on. What I'm using over there, completely out of my reach, which really isn't handy, is our 5-minute glue. So I put a nice bead of 5-minute glue down the joist, line the noggin up right on the end, stick it in place, nail it in with the shorter nails, only 4. I don't want to put too many in it because I don't want to hit the nails when I'm trying to screw the boarding on the roof. So there you go. Young Jeffrey there's lining it up now, my apprentice for today, using some tools he's never used before, sharp ones. So yeah, so we're gluing them on, we're pinning them with about four nails in between, and then we just cut the excess off at the end with a handsaw. So I'll set Right, that is the day done. Lovely sunset over there. As you can see, I worked my dad pretty hard. I think he's knackered, poor boy. Anyway, we did pretty well. Let's show you under here. You can see the fairings that have gone on there, running all the way down the length. This board is here just so I can work up here at the moment, but it is the boarding that I'm going to be using on the roof. What we did create, which I didn't do on camera, I'm very sorry, is a little upstand. And to be honest, again, it is a bit of a fudge because it needs to be, according to Roofmaker, the curb needs to be no more than 70 mil wide. This is just under. I'm hoping that's going to be okay. I'm going to check with them. But cardinal sin, when I built the opening for the skylight out of the joists, I made it exactly a metre by a metre by a metre by a metre, but I didn't check the diagonal, naughty boy. So it's not exactly true. So I've had to make this skylight trim 100% true. Does mean, if you can see, well, you can see over there, it's just slightly out with the joists below. So when I come to do the wall paneling inside at the end, I'm going to have to put a few packers in there and square it up. You'll never know once it's all done, but it's a bit of a pain in the tuchus, isn't it? Anyway, that is it. You can see all the fairings over there. So what else did we do? We did the fairings, we did the noggins in the roof, got the skylight curb on. I've made that so that I can take it off tomorrow because I'm going to put all the OSB over the roof tomorrow, but I'm going to lift that out first and then replace that when I'm done. I try not to fall as I do this, but tomorrow you will meet young Jacob, my nephew. So his dad and he are planning to build a garden room too. I think I've inspired everybody. But they are building a garden room too. It's going to be a masterclass for young Jacob tomorrow. I'm going to pack away, nearly done. Oh, and if this is actually the end of this episode, I'm not sure if it is the end of this episode. Maybe it's the roof. Is this the roofing episode? Who even knows now? Please remember to click and subscribe and follow the rest of this DIY-ery. And it is really lovely to have as many followers as I've got already. I know it's a new channel, but I hope you're all enjoying it and getting some inspiration. If you are, please click and subscribe and tell everyone else as well. Ta-ta.